One of my very favorite core exercises is stir the pot. Spine mechanics expert Stu McGill has popularized this. What I like about it is that it is a plank, but it's so much more than a plank. So it's asking for that same integrity of position, but now we're adding some extra complexity, some extra demand, and a little bit of chaos sometimes to it. Here's the problem. A lot of times, if you are just hanging on by your fingernails to the position itself, we're not going to be able to do much with it. And as a matter of fact, you may not have a good feel for what's going on. And so what I'll see with a lot of people, and listen, a lot of very fit people by most standards, when we ask to look at their plank, we are going to see some sag. And what I mean by that is instead of having a nice stable trunk position, things are just going to melt a little bit. So we're getting passive stability, we're hanging off of our back. It means we've exceeded what we can control. The abs in the front, rectus abdominis, our six-pack guys, all this stuff helps to keep you from falling into extension. So here's how we're going to thrive in this exercise instead of merely surviving it. We're going to set up counterintuitively in a much easier position. So I don't really have much weight on the ball here. I've just hinged back like I would for a deadlift. Okay. Now I'm going to load. And you may look at this and say, well, that's not a very challenging position. But I can tell you what it is. So far, it's a great position. I've got great control of my back here. This additional hip flexion is taking actually good care of my lumbar spine. And now I have the option, I have the ability to make this as challenging as I want. The first thing I'm going to do is load my weight onto my forearms and through the ball. So then my question is not how much can I move the ball, it's how big a circle can I draw without any perceptible change in my upper body. So my objective is not to roll around, it is to separate my arms, is to uncouple them from the rest of my body, right? And if I want to make this a little more challenging, I can walk it out and then draw as big a circle as I can, only moving the arms. If I'm really heavy on the ball, this is super challenging. And this will ask from you as much as you can give it. But the difference in this, in having a simpler position, is we can really explore the range of motion as opposed to being revving in the red from the position itself. Give it a try. I think you will find it plenty spicy.